The next couple will be some quick ones that we got some here. Family Switch. I have, just like you, been calling this one the Family Switch.
It
And
feels like it needs a the, right?
it feels like it needs a the. But when you search up the Family Switch, Zach, I need to show you
Yeah.
that this
So
advanced platform here cannot pick it up.
I guess Letterboxd somewhat recently just got like acquired for a whole bunch of money. Maybe they could put a little bit of those resources toward making sure that the search bar doesn't completely mess up on you if you have one spelling error in your thing. The Letterboxd search is the most unforgiving search of any online platform I know. Yeah.
Sometimes you push something wrong and it's like, you freaking idiot. So, Family Switch, the newest movie out on Netflix that comes from the boy McG.
Yeah,
Like,
I was surprised when the credits rolled. McG.
We said the same thing.
Yeah.
That's when you know we've been doing this for too long. We look at each other and we go, McG. Okay.
Really?
It's fine. It's not great. It is exactly what it needs to be for streaming. Another movie that is very much aware that it is 13 going on 30, Freaky Friday, 17 again, and makes, like I told you for that Trolls movie, the exact same joke, and I would say does it better in naming all of those movies when they're in that first switch where the family gets swapped out. The spouses are now the kids. The kids are now the spouses, and then the worst AI, CGI, whatever you want to call it, between this dog and the baby, bro.
Yeah, the dog that becomes the baby and the baby that becomes the dog. It all kind of looks a little bit like Uncanny Valley.
Yeah,
weird.
a little much, but it was fine compared to a lot of the other movies that we get. I feel like there is always a knockoff version of this that comes out on some sort of streaming platform. This at least got big actors. It's got our boy here. It took me a little bit to see him. Where is his name?
Brady Noon? Or are we talking about somebody else?
Yeah, I guess it is Brady Noon. Why do I call him Thor? Oh, because he's Thor in Good Boys. Never mind.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Damn, I always thought his name was
not
Thor.
all grown up, but more grown up. He also was a voice in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem earlier this year. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
He's
good.
I was surprised he was the one who stood out to me too. Like, obviously they're all doing the body switching thing, but he actually does like a kind of convincing Ed Helms voice at several points in this movie. Like, he legitimately sounded like he has that delivery down.
Yeah. Because, bless her soul, what's her name? The mom just does 13, 30, going on 30 again.
Yeah.
And I'm not complaining. Because
No. Classic.
Like, but you're right. He's the only one, not just the voice. He does this one Ed Helms facial reaction. I'm like, oh,
Brady
you
has
studied.
definitely watched all the Hangover movies more than once.
Easily. So yeah, he was a standout for me, and I've had my eye on this guy ever since Good Boys. I think he's really good. The rest of the cast is fine. I think they have a lot of good jokes that they play on and they flip on. So overall, like, I played it in the background when we got together with my family, and my sister loved it.
That's kind of like the perfect way to watch a movie like this, right? Like, it's not something you got to pay close attention to. Honestly, I found it to be like so sweet that it almost put me into a sugar coma. I just am a little bit. It used to be. I'm a little bit allergic to movies that are this like relentlessly positive. Like, all these people have like this amazing life moment that's about to happen to them, and it's just like, I don't know. It feels so like wish fulfillment-y and lacking.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, I find those movies to be kind of like nauseating, but there are just like, there's a few solid jokes in here that help pull you through. I would, say that this is kind of like a good movie to watch if you need something that's like a common ground movie. Like, maybe you and your significant other don't have like perfectly aligned movie tastes, or you're getting together with some relatives over the long weekends and you need something like kind of benign to watch. Like, it's fine for that, but yeah, you don't have to go out of your way for it. Do you want to talk at all about the siblings kissing, or do we want to just like leave that on the floor?
Hey, you brought it up, bro. I understand that these movies are meant to do weird things, right? Because I'm gonna give you a lot of other ones before we lead into it. Yeah. Obviously, it's icky, and you as a screenwriter get to choose whatever you want to cover. Yeah. The dad in the kid's body spanks a high schooler.
right? There's
There's a lot of
flirts with a
moments.
high schooler. There's a little. Here's the thing: is I think I don't have a problem with any of those things happening in a movie. That's sort of like the good stuff in a body switch movie. You want to pull on the awkwardness of it all. It just kind of feels like this is not like not a dark enough movie to go to some of those places.
Hey, bro, look, I'm usually, you're bringing it up because I'm usually the person who can separate. All right, this is for the movie, but then sometimes it's like, why did you feel the need to write this? I always go with the writing aspect of it. So if you
somebody
noticed
chose to put that in.
Somebody chose to put that in. Now, I'm glad you bring this one up because you have yet to see Dix the Musical, huh?
No, I have not.
Dix the Musical is going to be my shortest review here. It is a very funny movie. Mm-hmm. Then I don't know what the hell happens in the third act, and I think it's very counterintuitive for what they think they're going for. And someone told me, yeah, this isn't the movie for you. My brother in Christ. I don't know what that means about a movie being for someone or not being for someone, but I think the movie's really funny till they also do something that is this past 100 yards, dude. So once you watch Dix, we'll have a much deeper discussion. So I guess it's maybe because I've seen Dix that I saw this and just
Pun
went,
intended.
oh man, this is like the tame version of that.
the
it is still very
Netflix
weird.
version.
It is the Netflix version, I guess, for the whole family. Yeah. We'll talk about that one later. This one's fine for what it is. Some weird moments, but overall pretty funny.